The Museum Adventure. Seruya and her best friends, Anna and Keshi, went to the museum on an adventure. Their mothers had taken them there for the Easter holidays. They were not very excited to go to the museum. See, the museum sounded like a boring old place that was just full of old stuff. They did not feel excited, so they decided to play a game. They played the game of tag, where one person will chase after the others and tag them. If you were tagged, it will be your turn to chase, and so you would run after the others. The girls kept running and giggling very, very loudly, and their parents told them to stop because if they kept running, they could get lost because the museum was a big place. Or worse, they could break something, and you should never break anything in a museum. But the girls did not listen. They just kept running and giggling and laughing and running and having so much fun. They did not even realize that the more they ran, the farther they got separated from their parents, until they reached a point and Anna said, "Stop! Look around." And all the girls looked around them. They looked left, they looked right, they looked left and right and all around them, and they could not see their parents. They got scared. Where were their parents? Anna started to cry. She was very scared. Keshi told them that she knew a song that they could sing to make themselves feel braver. The song went like this: "We are strong, we are brave, through the shadows we will wave. We are strong, we are brave, through the shadows we will wave." The girls learned Keshi's song and started to sing it slowly to themselves. They held each other's hands and walked through the museum, feeling a little less scared, but still quite scared. They wandered into a huge room. Inside this room were big skeletons. Some were so big that it looked like the skeleton of a dinosaur. Anna exclaimed, "This must be a T-Rex. Look at how big it is. This must have been alive a long time ago." It looked so beautiful, and the girls were less scared for a minute and enjoyed the beauty of the skeletons. But then they got scared again and started singing their song as they walked out of that room, hoping to find their parents. "We are strong, we are brave, through the shadows we will wave. We are strong, we are brave, through the shadows we will wave." They sang and walked and sang and walked, and they bumped into another room. Inside this room were many masks. Some were brightly colored and some were dark. Some had eyes, some had noses, and some did not have mouths. They were very scary. They wondered what the masks could mean. Written on the wall was a story about how a long time ago people would wear these masks into the forests to help themselves stay safe from scary animals, because when the animals will see the masks, they would not know what animal it is and they would get scared, and the people will be protected. "Wow, what a fun fact to learn," Seruya exclaimed. But they got scared again. It was time to find their parents. So they held each other's hands again and walked out of the room singing, "We are strong, we are brave, through the shadows we will wave. We are strong, we are brave, through the shadows we will wave." They walked yet into another room. This room was full of beautiful, glowy, shiny stones. They were so beautiful. What could this be? The girls asked themselves. They walked right towards the shiniest of them all. They found out that these were precious gemstones. Gemstones that for a very long time had been used to make jewelry and make all sorts of beautiful things by people. Oh, wow, what a fun fact that was. The girls were still on a mission to find their parents, so they held each other's hands, feeling a little less scared because of their song. We are strong, we are brave, through the shadows we will wave. We are strong, we are brave, through the shadows we will wave. They had not noticed that as they kept walking, they had gotten closer and closer to the door of the museum. They saw some lights through a corner and they were not sure if they had reached the door. It was a bit scary, so they went on their knees and crawled slowly towards the light. The closer they got, the happier they felt. And when they got to the light, they realized it was the big door to the museum. They walked right outside, and waiting for them were their mothers. They hugged them and they were so happy to be reunited with their mothers. They promised that from that day on, they would always listen to their mothers and not wander off because they did not want to get lost again. What a wonderful adventure they had had.